Alright, we found our way back to the Atchison camp because Kekkahbah will only release Jesse if we get some sort of action. Oh, shit, these people are too poor to buy me a drink. I miss my husband. Oh, yep, I'll talk about that. So he won't talk about peace. He won't release Jesse until there's peace, or terms for peace, so I need to go talk to Casey again. But I don't know what he's gonna want, because he already sent me to get Jesse for the brake shoe, so they both want something from each other. I don't know if I can, maybe I can get them to do a trade? Coffee cans, huh? I used to collect bottles. Then I started bringing them back for refills. Oh, Scotchmo.
What are you doing back here? Go get my daughter away from that monster Kekkahbah.
Kekkahbah has offered to release your daughter if you make peace. He wants to know your terms.
He holds my daughter for ransom and he wants to make peace? No, I will not bargain with kidnappers.
So you would let your daughter die at the hands of those kidnappers to make a point? Maybe you don't really want peace.
It wouldn't be me killing her. It would be Kekkahbah. And I would avenge her just as he avenged his daughter when I... Oh, great John Henry. How did I not see it before? If Jesse died because I wouldn't... All right. Go tell Kekkahbah I'm done killing. I'm ready to bargain. Have him meet us at the broken rails and we'll hash this out. We'll bring the brake shoe and fix the rails in exchange for the spike and half the profits from the rail trade. But the spike must return to us. That is not negotiable. We can't both have it.
If only I had smartass level. The one thing I don't have in this party. They're making me feel bad about it. Where is the brake shoe?
Where you'll never find it. Might not be polite, but the sooner you're gone, the better.
Yeah, it's not polite. Alright, I guess I'm gonna walk all the way across again. I gotta say, it's a little disappointing to walk across that entire open area every time. Alright, see you guys back at camp. Oh, right. Just remembered that we have someone to level up over here. Really should have changed characters before opening this menu since it loads faster. Oh well. So this character just hit level 11 last episode, which means that they have some points to spend. What condition are we in? What am I trying to do with this character exactly? Do I just want to go even deeper into animal whispering? Probably not. Yeah, she's so bad at sniping, let's just commit. Be less bad at sniping, lady. You gotta catch up with Gus the Awesome. Until I can find a better character to replace you with, because I don't think I need that many snipers. Is this guy really Indio? Looks like he belongs outside a cigar store. The Tepecan tribe? Never heard of him. I had a feeling like Casey was going to be the one that would actually give in out of these two. This guy seems like an asshole, frankly.
Why have you returned?
Casey James has agreed to stop the killing. He was waiting for you by the entrance of the Atchison camp, ready for a bargain.
Did I not tell you to stay out of our affairs? Well, what's done is done. What exactly are his terms?
He will fix the rails and return the brake shoe in exchange for the spike and half of the profits from the rail trade.
These are the same demands he has always made. What's in it for me? He gets everything he wants, and I still have one arm and can't drive my train. Give me one good reason why I should change my mind when he has not changed his.
This is so amazing. It's such a great way of throwing a line back at him. And it's metaphoric. It's great. Because even the strongest man needs two arms to drive a train.
You think reminding me of the wreck the Atchisons caused, the wreck that cost me my arm, will make me change my mind? I should kill you for this insult. But no. You are right. We Topekans have learned a sad truth in this war. We cannot ride the rails alone. We need the Atchisons just as they need us. But the debt in blood. I don't see how Casey James can ever spill enough to repay it. I'm afraid I... Huh! No. Wait. I know what to do. All right, Rangers. Go to Casey at the entrance to the Atchison camp and tell him this. If, in addition to returning the brake shoe and repairing the rails, he is willing to lose his left arm, then I am willing to give the Atchisons half our profits and welcome them back into our camp. But the golden spike stays with us. That is not negotiable. We can't both have it.
Holy fuck, let's just split it in half already. You guys are both saying the same thing about not being able to both have it. How about I take it? Fuck all y'all. But, just get part of negotiations is the other guy loses his arm? Not a lot of people are gonna go for that, and neither of you seem like particularly heroes, because you're both petty enough to do this feud in the first place, so that's not gonna pass.
I will be there shortly with the golden spike, ready to deal. But if this is some kind of trick, I'll pound that spike through his heart. Choppers, bring me the golden spike.
You could start trading again.
Go, Rangers, and may you speak with silver tongues.
Oh, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. They're going to start shooting each other. And the game's gonna be like, hey, which side you want to join? Because everyone's gonna blow up now. The end. It's gonna be a lot like a certain mission from Shadowrun Hong Kong, which, if you like this series and you're new around here, because a lot of people are new around here, if you get caught up on this series, which you must be if you're watching this, I assume. Well, I guess if you're watching this in the past, you're not caught up because there's more episodes after it. But I did a playthrough of Shadowrun Hong Kong, which is a lot like this game, where you wander around and talk to a bunch of people and then do turn-based combat and have a party and stuff like that. But it's in the Shadowrun universe, so instead of post-apocalyptic, it's futuristic steampunk? No, cyberpunk, that's the word. So it's all like hacking and... But it's hacking, but it has like orcs and stuff like that in it, so it's kind of cool. And no one watched it, so that's a fun gem to discover if you want to. Oh, they're right here. That's unexpected, they're right here at... I thought they were going to be outside their camp. Oh, this is not going to go well.
What does Kekkahbah have to say for himself?
Kekkahbah will give you half the profits and welcome back to the camp if you're willing to lose your left arm, but the spike stays with the Topekans.
I'm sorry. There's still no deal. Even if it means Jesse has to die. After what I've done, I'm willing to lose my arm. I deserve worse than that. But we won't give up the golden spike. Our heritage isn't negotiable. We can't both have it.
Can't you guys just live in one camp and then everyone has the golden spike? Ta-da! I mean, you guys are literally across of like one railroad down there. You're basically the same camp. It seems really arbitrary. Can we like do this like a divorced family? Like different people get the fucking... this guy gets the spike every other weekend or something? This is silly. You guys are stupid. This whole fight's stupid. I don't care about your culture.
You tell Kekkahbah what I said.
I mean, he's right here. I think he heard you, but okay.
Deal or no deal?
Are you deaf? He still wants the spike, no deal.
I knew that stubborn fool wouldn't bend. Well, we can't both have the spike.
Excuse us a second.
Don't blame yourself. Blame that terrorist, Casey James. Now step aside, Rangers. It's time to finish this once and for all. Death to the...
Jesus Christ.
In Henry's name! My choppers, we are victorious! The Atchison plague has been scoured. We return home to glory and peace.
Wow. Did I do something wrong? I don't even... That was abrupt. Yep. Yep, everyone's dying. Rangers, please, we're outgunned. Help us. Was I supposed to be able to help them? That was over in like a millisecond. I don't want Kekkahbah to win. That's kind of awful. But like, was I supposed to be part of that turn-based combat or something? Because they just put me off on the side. And then it was over like instantly. That was weird. Is there like an instant like join combat button in this game? Because I don't remember. There's like a draw your guns button in Shadowrun, but I can't think of if that exists in this game or not. How do I join the fight right away? I don't want Casey's group to die. Seems like they're the ones getting the bad side of this whole situation. Maybe I'll reload my save. Maybe we'll see if I can fix this. I will try this again. I'll switch to a rapid-fire character like Angela. Yeah, she's good. That'd be a good option. Skip this dialogue. We already know what happens. What the hell?
In John Henry's name, my choppers, we are victorious. The Atchison
Jesus.
has been scoured. We return home to glory and peace.
It is just over immediately. Why is there... I don't understand why there's dialogue in there then. Like, it's weird that if you scroll up, you can see them like asking for help, but they don't play the audio, and it happens so fast. Like, is that supposed to be? Am I supposed to be in a turn-based moment? It's weird how fast that's over. I'm gonna look this up to see if there's something I'm supposed to be doing here, or if I'm just stuck. Alright, yeah. I took a look online and stuff about this whole thing, and basically, you're more or less screwed if you didn't save that one boy the moment you walked into town. If you accidentally kill him the way I did, then this entire storyline is actually kind of screwed. Because there's like a whole Romeo and Juliet situation going on, because the girl that was wanted me to save him and was panicking was Jessie, apparently, because she was apparently just free to roam at that point. It wasn't captured yet. So that was Casey's daughter. And their whole relationship is supposed to lead to to you being able to negotiate peace, basically. But because he died, and apparently he can also become a companion, although he's kind of useless. But because he died, I'm totally screwed and can't do much about it, unless I want to completely rewind time and start doing some like covert ops type stuff that's completely outside of what I was doing up to this point. So at this point, I guess I'm just going to move forward, even though it's kind of a bummer. Let's give this sniper to Gus. Ooh, handguns. We'll be sure to compare all these items, because these could actually be straight up upgrades for some of these characters. A blunt weapon. A heavy weapon. Wow. Busy bunch of people, huh? This one's just a Bren though, so it's not a big deal. I'll probably just break it down, honestly. Energy weapon, laser carbine. Damn! These guys were decked out. I'm kind of bummed out though. Like, I'm sure some of you who haven't played this before are on a similar page with me of like thinking that was kind of like a bummer that apparently it doesn't like the fact that it doesn't go into like a combat mode where I can choose who to help and who to not help. The fact that it's over in an instant and they just completely lock me out of all agency as a player is kind of a bummer from a role-playing perspective. So seems problematic. Let's go ahead and level up a brute force because I haven't increased that for a long time. But there was a few opportunities. Basically, I needed to get that one guy saved, and I believe I needed to have like one more point into Kiss Ass, basically, and I would have also been able to help with that. And a few other things could have just been slightly different, but I didn't pass any of those tests, so that's it. I think we're just gonna go back to General Vargas now, right? Let's see. Oh, deliver a letter to Robert Bulling's sister, Katie. Oh wait, that was the guy that got attacked. That was the woman that was about to be sold off to sexual slavery. Yeah, how about that fact? Saved the bomb victim. I saved the person that was about to be sold off to sexual slavery. But no, the stupid drowning kid, the one person that was most at fault for their own stupid, because they were just taking a swim and didn't know how to swim. That's the person that screwed this entire place and doomed the freaking Atchisons to die. That's a bummer. This place is a mecca to me. It's where the squeezins come from. You feeling thirsty? Oh, you're feeling thirsty because there's a squeezin store over here. Alright, well yeah, I think I'm gonna head back to General Vargas. Take me a little while to navigate this town to find my way back to the Wasteland, because it's a bit of a doozy to get around in.
But no one listened to the old hobo. They turned him away from their doors, they chased him out of their yards, they threw rocks at him, and laughed at his stories about robots coming back from the grave. And so he cursed them. He told them that their train would wreck, and that brother would turn against brother, and that all of the men in the tribe would lose their left arms. And every single thing he said came true.
This is Chief Kekkahbah, with a warning about Circuit. Smoking ground-up scorpions may be fun at first, but it can lead to addiction and death. Keep your pride. Don't take that first puff.
Kind of going off in this other direction right now, actually. I just realized there's this whole northern fork I still haven't explored that's up north of the guy that drowned. Am I gonna find another... Had a car like that once. The last of the V8 Interceptors. It should have been burnt out, but sadly it's rusting away. Somebody told me I shouldn't drink and drive. The camp is littered with trash and reeks of sickness and human feces. A few shabby men huddle around a small fire. So I stopped driving. Let's see here. Oopsie, sorry. Briefly lost track of which button does what. Hey friends. There's only a handful of you. Do you have guns? Are you gonna attack me? Hey buddies. Junkie gunslinger. Really jonesing here. Been laying low too long. Gotta get a fix a circuit. Just 30 scrap? Hey pal, you look really tired. How about instead of pestering us, you take a little nap? That sounds nice. It's exhausting being strung out all the time. That was easy. Cool. Really fiending for some circuit. Well, we avoided that fight for the moment. Interesting. What else is down here? This goes off in a whole other direction. I thought I was done here, but there's still something else. Alright, any sort of... Just something being buried here, alright. I'm never completely certain if they can have bombs or not. Scrap, mobile phone. With this convenient forearm-sized gizmo, you can make a call from anywhere. All you need is a working cell towers and all that stuff set up. And a place to fit a cell phone that large. Where's this rail going off to? Oh. What's that? Oh, the mushrooms appear to be a magical variety. Oh. Radioactive mushrooms. Your Geiger counter clicks in the presence of these mushrooms. They glow with a faint pulsing light. Alright. So that's the mushrooms that I could have given to the junkie guy if I hadn't had him die horribly like he did. Whoops. Really, things just kind of generally turned out poorly in this area. But at least we had the rail nomad thing caught up. I think I still don't have what I need to actually repair the radio around here. At the very least, I can go talk to Vargas about what to do next, though, since we have more diary to turn in. You notice a coffee can of gunpowder underneath the bicycle and it's rigged to explode? What the fuck is going on with this town? You guys suck. Fine. Where's my bomb skill? Objects. How do I... No, do bomb. There we go. 85%. Probably should be standing further away with the other characters. Ah, well, they're just my optional characters. Oh, that's ominous. A failure. With that high of a success rate, watch them make me critically fail now. The dice have been screwing me in this game so far. 11 experience. Cool. We disarmed the bomb that someone put on this bike. So that's cool. I don't... That probably plays some significance somewhere, but that's done with. This place is huge, by the way. I'm still missing things and finding more things I hadn't seen before because this place just seems to go on forever in every direction. I'm kind of looking forward to checking somewhere else out. I've been feeling a little trapped in this town for a while.
Vargas, this is Commander Danforth of the Red Scorpion Militia. Heard one of your squads killed a man of mine up in Rail Nomad. Well, I won't say the asshole didn't have it coming, but he was still mine, which means I might have to take one of yours, just to keep things even. Fair warning, old man.
Well, I mean, he was the monster. I don't feel too bad.
Copy, Echo 1. Congratulations, Echo.
Just an opportunity to level up. Yep. Level up Sarah. Sarah? No. Sorry, name's hard sometimes. Ooh, Angela's level 12 now. More assault rifle, probably? I'm sure that's why I was saving up in the first place. Bam. Who's got scary amounts of points? Yes, you do. Now we can pick up a new perk. Did I unlock it? What's my assault rifle perks? Hollow point melee shooting gunner. So we already have hollow point, plus 1 armor penetration when using assault rifles. Melee shooting. Reduced close range penalty using assault rifles, making it more easy to do point blank shots, which I keep accidentally setting myself up to do. And I'm sure Gunner requires me to have that already, huh? Let's go highlight that real quick. It's way down here, probably requiring... Oh, the other one. Minus 5% chance to hit penalty on burst fire attacks, making it easier for it to do a cluster of attacks all at once. For higher bonus damage. Sweet. Melee shooting is certainly tempting, because it would be good to avoid this problem I keep putting myself in, but I think I'm gonna go with Tinkerer. +1 action point when wearing light armor. I think I'm wearing light armor, yep. I'm just wearing a chest piece right now. And yeah, at any... I'm quickly learning that any opportunity to get bonus AP is kind of a big deal in this game, because it offers so much mobility. I think she uses like 5 AP per shot right now. So that bonus AP to actually let myself move a little bit is actually really helpful. For example, if I want to get distance away from somebody while I'm being attacked, and stuff like that. Now I gotta get to Vargas, and this place is not a happy situation. Sweet radiation. Leave me alone, bandits. Oh. I believe we finally failed our attempt to escape. Alright, all these episodes into this series, and it's finally time for our bandit fight? Who's that? You can go now. What? Oh. What? Oh, there's bandits. I was confused. I was like, why is she saying I can go now? I'm confused what's going on here. But now we're fighting. It looks like there's random Wastelanders that aren't hostile, maybe? Just kind of clustered around. Alright, the party is not conditioned for this kind of thing right now. I need to get everyone moving so they're not standing in the plain sight like this. 80%. I like 100% hit chances. Let's do that. Screw that guy. He's down. Alright. Gonna have to recover some hit points though. I earned some AP. Should I just take a further step back? I can't go past all those guys though. I guess I'll just reload. I have all that AP to spend. Cause I mostly can't save it anyway. 49%. 40, alright. What if I just come right up here, buddy? Hello, new friend. 74%. Bye. Who else wants some? Who's up next? Oh. She went and done lost control. Oh, that was over. That's the whole fight. Alright. Well. They weren't too tough. Oh right, more weapons. I'll deal with all the weapons I have when I get back to town. Since I've been stockpiling them since all those since Casey and everyone died. Weird that the Kekkahbah and the Topekans are just so okay with just leaving everyone's supplies to rot. So is that the end of this thing? Or does another fight happen while I'm trying to leave? This is actually my first ever this is my first ever open world encounter. Oops. So I don't actually know what the standard is for what happens after you win. Is there a way out of here? I assume I just have to, like, follow one of the roads that was behind them or something. This looks like it leaves. Ah, yeah. Alright, we're finally back at Ranger Citadel. It's been a while. Oh, someone can level up again. Probably from that last fight. When you have this many people, you really do just level up people every single episode, don't you? Alright. Oh, really? Nothing she has currently costs 6 points yet. Interesting. Toaster repair is still low. Computer science. I could do with... let's do kiss ass. It bit me in the ass already that it's not high enough level. She can't really sweet talk if I don't let her get that up. Oh, I could do... Bonus to kiss ass would be handy. Because it's really expensive to get another point of that. Bonus armor, constitution, explosions. When finding a junk item, there's more chance of finding another junk item. More AP isn't necessarily super important for this character. Physician. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go for that bonus kiss ass point. Because it's freaking expensive. And she doesn't need most of these combat related skills. Bam. That'll give us a bit of a head start now that we're up to 6 on that stat. Now to deal with all of our inventory stuff. So I got a new sniper rifle. Is it the same one I already bought? Yep, they seem dead set on making me feel like I wasted money a little bit by buying it, aren't they? Oh no! This one seems to be weaker, actually. Oh yeah, they just use the same... Oh, is that the same icon? I think it's the same icon, but it's not the same weapon, actually. So, the one I have is the Farsight. The one that they gave me is the Carabiner. So the new one is lower damage. Same... Oh, lower damage, lower range. And yeah, has no benefits. So it's clearly an inferior weapon. Oh, wait. Let's transfer it over to the Native American character real quick. Just in case. Because I don't remember what she's currently using by comparison. Oh yeah. It's clearly better than what she's using right now. Good thing I checked. There you go. We'll go ahead and dismantle that. More broken weapon parts. So many random pieces of... Okay. You don't currently have a weapon on you. Nope. You got that BB gun and I don't know what to do with. We have already too many Brens. In fact, I've already decided more or less that I don't want to deal with Bren. Oops. I don't think I want to deal with Brens. I still have this heavy armor because I haven't made up my mind if I want to wear heavy armor to that extent. It's minus 0.4 combat speed. I got mixed feelings there. I don't know, maybe I should go for it. It's tempting. I can always change my mind. But I'm a little concerned about how slow that's going to make her. Just because that seems to be one of our benefits. We have 2 lesser carbines, so that's excessive. Oh god, we have so many of these extra makeshift cleavers that I don't need. Definitely don't need that many copies of them, that's for sure. SMG. There's a few random things I need to make up my mind if I want to keep them around or not, like the SMGs and stuff. Wooden staff. This has to be weaker than what I'm using, right? Yeah. I'm currently using a 12.7 efficiency weapon, and that's a 7. Surprisingly close on the damage, though. The wooden staff comes surprisingly close to the crowbar, but the crowbar has a little bit more damage, and most notably has a lower AP cost, even before I got the grip tape. So, don't think I need you. Hey, grip tape! Speak of the devil. Need to make up my mind if what I want to do with these special weapons. This cleaver doesn't even seem particularly good, so I might just get rid of... Let's just make the call there. I don't think it's even a particularly good melee weapon, but I also don't have other melee characters at the moment, so it seems excessive. You cannot field strip armor, but also I don't know if I want to get rid of it yet, because I might choose to continue... I might choose to go back to being faster at some point. I don't know. Might just throw that on somebody else, too. I'm hesitant to pick items that make my characters slower, and that could be a not entirely reasonable thing to be concerned about. You have 2 guns right now. They're both Marikovs, they both do 10 to 15. Here's another Marikov, don't need that. Alright, and... Ooh! Midnight Special, 14 to 20. Alright. I'm thinking you can get unequipped. And you... Let's see. Which one of you has all the bullets in you right now? Is it that one? Secondary? No. Do your bullets get unloaded the moment I take you off? No, they don't. Okay, good to know. So, unequip. Equip secondary, because you have bullets in you. Do you not have bullets in you anymore? Oh, your primary automatically has bullets in it. Is that how it works? That is how it works. That's confusing. Anyway, I figured I might as well... Yeah, Midnight Special clearly does more damage. But just to compare... yeah, 5.7 damage per AP. Same AP cost, higher damage. Is there any downsides? 1 meter closer range, slightly lower capacity too. But yeah, that's a noticeable bonus. And if I have the other one around, I don't have to worry about the ammo as much. If I feel the need to switch over. I think that's everyone's new equipment, so now I can go into... Everyone reload your stuff if you can. Here, you can swap weapons, load that weapon, swap weapons again. There we go. You got a new toy. Let's quick save. Just in case I don't... Whenever I do a lot of management like that, I'm like, oh, let's quick save before the game crashes on me and I lose all that progress. Alright. Junk. We're at 487. Now we're at 453. So we didn't have that much junk to sell, but we had something at least. There's the midnight special right there if I wanted to buy one. A makeshift machete. Let's see. M14 is a garbage weapon. Right, you're not the armory, you're just a place. So you're not really the go-to place for getting money back for that reason. Don't need those pants, I don't think. Weapon mod, higher magazine. I should organize some of those items a little bit better. I'm definitely gonna start getting fatigued by the number of objects I'm managing in my inventory, aren't I? There's those mushrooms. Don't know what I'm gonna do with those necessarily. We definitely want to go in town to sell scrap. So I have so much stuff going on here. Yeah. Maybe find that storage shed to put away some stuff that I feel like is worth keeping rather than throwing away, but also takes up space in a way I don't like. Like, for some reason I always like to keep books and stuff like that around in these games, even though it's not like I go back and read them or whatever. So maybe if I find the storage location, I can throw my books there. Let's see. Supply, medical, firing, water source, tents, museum, ranger storage locker. Where do we put that? Right there in that room on the left. I think the room before that is probably our leader, who's probably gonna have something to say. Hello.
Welcome back to Ranger Citadel, recruits. So you handed Rail Nomad to the Topekans. Makes sense, I guess. They're definitely in better shape to get the trains running again, but it was a pretty brutal fix, Rangers. I know the Atchisons had been resorting to vile measures lately, but their cause was just, and now they're gone. Wish you could have found another way.
Oh, come on. I made a decision last time between Ag Center and High Pool, but if ever this is gonna be right up there with the kid that I didn't save from drowning correctly. They're all gonna act like I made a decision here to save one person or the other. I was like, no, they literally opened fire on the other group. I didn't tell them to do that. I didn't pick a winner. That's being a little unfair here. Anyway, we found Ace's logbook, sir.
Well done, Rangers. Let me see it. This last bit is interesting. All these names and places. I heard a few of them when Woodson played me the transmissions. At least I think that's what I heard. The static was terrible. Anyway, I'm afraid the names don't mean much to me, but some of the places sound familiar. I just can't. Listen, check with Gilbert Sagara, our cartographer. He may recognize him and be able to use him to figure out where the transmissions are coming from.
We found this badge on a dead body in Rail Nomad, sir.
Let me see that. Should be some initials scratched into the back. Damn. HR. Hellraiser. I was afraid of this. Hadn't heard from him in weeks. He'd been chasing those radio signals, too. Anything else on the body? His logbook?
Hey, how come all these other rangers that keep dying aren't in, like, squads like we are in a group of 4? Seems like a pretty good number of people to have around instead of being alone and getting torn to shreds by robot monsters. Anyway, we found this logbook, sir.
Let me have a look. Yeah, this is Razor's all right. Let's see what he was up to. Metal Monk. Plague. Darwin. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Metal Monk? Could that be the robot that killed Ace, sir?
Could be. Or another one like it. Looks like it might have killed Hellraiser, too.
What do you think he meant by plague, sir?
Well, combined with the word Darwin, it's making me think this damned monk was looking to recover some of Finster's old research from Darwin Village. Finster was working on all sorts of bioweapons. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he'd brewed up some sort of plague. And if this metal monk is after it, we've got trouble. I know you've got a lot of other things on your plate, but this could be important. I'm marking Darwin on your map, and I'd appreciate it if you'd swung up that way and had a look around. It looks like someone's already marked it on your map. I can usually tell Sergeant Sagara's writing by how neat it is. Angela's is about as orderly as you'd expect.
You've been to Darwin, sir?
Yep, Darwin Village. Used to be a research facility run by a crazed android named Finster. Went nuts and started making monsters instead of trying to save the world, or whatever it was he was meant to be doing. The Rangers killed him and pretty much wiped Darwin off the map about 15 years ago. But we might have missed something. Make us proud, recruits.
Alright, we now have multiple paths leading to Darwin. So that very well could be where we end up going next episode.